Hi guys, it's Virtual Nunchucks here, and I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Um, or at least getting ready for your weekend. I know we are. We've had a crazy week. I'm actually doing this right now because Ryan's borrowing the PlayStation, so I don't have access to my editing equipment and everything. But I wanted to get this information out to you guys as quickly as I could, and I wanted to show you my face because unfortunately on YouTube I don't get to show my face a whole lot because our HD camera broke on my computer, so I can't use Streamlabs, I can't use my camera, all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to show you my face, and I wanted to say hi and give you this information the old-fashioned way. You have to excuse me. I'm using my phone as my camera. It is, for those of you who are curious what kind of camera I'm using, it is this is not sponsored by them, so I'll just put it out there. I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Okay, and my cameras to broadcast for you guys. This is my supposedly my 1080p camera, so we'll see how that works out. So I do apologize if there's a little bit of handshake, a little bit of movement. That's not intentional. All right, so what happened yesterday was an amazing press conference by State of Play. They announced several games and some release dates for others, and it was 12 minutes long, but it was incredible how much information was put out there. Just for this year, they announced Monster Hunter World Icebound. I'm going to say it's Icebound, which is an expansion to Monster Hunter World where you're exploring snow-covered peaks and different areas that are now open to you. There was a shot of snow-covered peaks, people running around in snow gear. There was a shot of, some tropical locations just like before with some new monsters. And one of the scariest ones I think I saw in the whole trailer was this wolf bat thing. And that's the only way I know how to explain it. It looked like the head of a wolf on the body of a bat. Now, what it might have been is just a very giant bat, okay? But it looked like, I was like, dude, that is like one scary big old huge bat, and it looks like it's going to eat me. But, it was just really neat. So there's that. And then that's coming out on September the 16th of this year. So if you are a Monster Hunter World fan, you've got some more content coming in September. For October 24th, I believe it was, they announced Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I am not a Final Fantasy guy. My wife is. My wife loves Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, stuff like that. All right, so she usually, Virtual Mom usually gets involved with that kind of stuff, and she gets excited. But they announced that, and I have to say, the characters, they showed Cloud off, they showed a few other characters off, and showed some gameplay of shooting and combat and whatever, and it looked really, really good. It really did. It looked like they took great care to represent these characters very, very well and bring the game up to today's standards. So it looked completely amazing. They showed a dungeon crawler, a cute little dungeon crawler. I don't know if it's coming out this year, later this summer, or what, but it's if you're into dungeon crawlers and you love those kind of games, it's an indie game, and it's called Cloudbound, where you're, running around, basically, doing the dungeon crawler stuff. You're killing enemies, you're getting some loot, you're doing this and that and the other thing, and it looked really cute. You're a little knight-like thing, and you're running around. So they announced that. They also announced if you're a squad-based multiplayer person, okay, if you're into that kind of stuff, they announced one of the coolest games. I think I just because I'm a fan. Okay, they announced Predator, a Predator game, where you basically team up to try to hunt down the Predator, and they said that it's very early in development, but they will have later information. Later on in the year, towards the summer, stuff like that. So I'm kind of hoping that around maybe E3, they broadcast some more information about that. I know they're not going to E3. I know they're not doing that. But maybe, they'll do one of these broadcasts or something around E3 or a little after E3 or something to give you a little bit more information. It looked completely awesome. all the way up until the Predator came in and pretty much shred up the team, and people were screaming and everything else. It looked gorgeous. The jungle, the lighting, the detail of the Predator himself when he jumped out and started, wiping people out. He looked pretty cool. So they announced that, and then they announced something called Away, which is a survival game, but instead of people, you are animals. So, for example, in the trailer, they showed off a lot like a flying squirrel. I don't want to say flying squirrel. That's kind of because it kind of looked like a flying squirrel raccoon, and it's probably based off a real animal. But the only thing it reminded me of was a flying squirrel, and I kind of chuckled. They showed it was luscious jungle, kind of like the Amazon, and the squirrel would run and grab some food and whatever, and you grab some food and you were running from predators, and you open your, you jump and you fly across a gap or two in the trees and run down a trunk of the tree and stuff. And it was just really cool looking. It's a quirky game. It's something that appealed to me because I'm always looking for something that is a different experience that would be something that I would play even if I didn't play it for the channel or anything. Maybe I just play it with the family or stuff like that. So that looked really cool. There was Medieval. Medieval was announced as a remake. They're remaking Medieval for PlayStation 4. So that's exciting for those of you who are into that game and that series there. I think they did a good job. It does look, they showed some outside shots, some combat, and it does look good. Now, I don't know how well they're going to be able to recreate and make it look completely current gen, but I mean, from what I saw, it looked like they've done a pretty good job. The lighting and the textures on the armor and everything looked pretty good, and the face models that we were able to see looked really good. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it might be worth looking at if you haven't already. Let's see, what else was there? There was something else. Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah, they announced also that they're going to release around, I believe, the summertime or even maybe late fall. They're going to release a steel gray special edition PlayStation. Now, I've seen it. You can Google it if you like. But I personally, I don't know about the steel gray. Okay, the metallic sheen is there. It does definitely look like steel PlayStation. It looks like that. But I don't know that I'm a fan of that. So leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think of it. I just don't know if I like that. I'm gonna watch this back later too, and if this is terrible, I may have to just do it on PlayStation. I don't know. But there's just a lot going on. They announced so much stuff, and I think I even missed a couple. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to mention. I don't think so. I've looked over my notes several times. I've actually tried to do this several times because I keep missing something, but I don't think so. But there was a ton of stuff mentioned in this particular one, and they said that they'll probably be coming back in a couple of months and doing some more announcements and things like that. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday, and I just wanted to get it out there. I wanted to do something different with the face cam. If you guys like the face cam, if you want to see more of my face and not so much what I'm playing at the time when I make these announcements or whatever, let me know. Also, if you're interested in that, there was a duel in Soul Calibur 6 yesterday between myself and my son. And just forewarning, there's a little bit of little boy rage in that clip because his dad wiped the floor with him. That doesn't happen very much in first-person shooters, but in fighting games, he doesn't usually win very much. So he's dedicated himself to practicing most of last night and some today after he was done with his schoolwork. So he's hoping to have a rematch and beat me up some more. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I'm going to put a review out, and I'm going to try to do it justice. with not just me talking about it, but showing off some of the characters and some of the moves and some of the things that they've done with the series. And I'm going to try to do a proper review for it. I'm putting it together now. So I know it's old. I know it's been out for a while, but hey, I'm a consumer, so I try to purchase games when I can and play them and put them out there. So I'm going to show that off a little bit, do a review of that with you guys, and probably talk with Ryan about it too. And we'll talk about my disability and the troubles that I have with it too, so that some of my subscribers who watch can kind of get an idea what they think about it. And other than that, guys, if you like this video, if you have any feedback about what I have just told you guys about the announcements that PlayStation made, leave me a like, leave me a comment. I always want to know what you guys think. You can always subscribe, hit that notification bell, because you never know what you're going to see on this channel, whether it's reviews, whether it's news updates like today, or gameplay, or walkthroughs, or I just do a little bit of everything. You can follow me on Facebook.com/virtualnunchucks, and of course Twitch.tv/virtualnunchucks, where every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern I do stream for a couple hours and try to play with you guys if you're available. If you want to play with me, we try to play something, whether it's Black Ops 4, which I'm not very good at, but I'll play with you anyway. I'm always learning. That's why I'm a single player channel. Whether it's Black Ops 4, whether it's Injustice or Soul Calibur 6 or anything like that, I try to play with anybody that shows up and wants to play. So there's always that. And then, of course, you can follow me Twitter. @VNunchucks is my handle. That's how you get information from me most of the time. Facebook, I try to post on Facebook. I try to get information out on Facebook at the same time as I do Twitter, but sometimes it's just easier to do Twitter. So follow me there if you want to know the latest and greatest thing. Also, of course, here on the channel, YouTube, I'm always here Monday through Friday. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys on Monday. We're going to continue also to play AC Odyssey, okay? Because that's new to me, and I always try to play games and put them out there on the channel, because who knows? You might be like me, and you might be waiting for a sale, and you might wait to play it. So I put walkthroughs out just in case you get stuck. That kind of stuff. All right, but anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Great that everybody supported the channel. Thank you very much to all of you who do. And thank you very, very much for everything that you guys helped me with, and I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We will see you again on Monday, and until then, keep playing video games, love your family, because you only get one, and have a good one, guys. Thanks.